Well, Ken, one would imagine you're going to the game against Bradford City on a bit of a high.
Yeah, we certainly hope so. The confidence should come back because tricky tie, Bury. You know, you're not going to get the whole game your own way with the way Bury have gone this season, and the positivity there, particularly at home. But we did the job very well. Players should gain the confidence out of it. We haven't been far away anyway. Some good performances. The Barnsley one was obviously the missed penalty, and then got two leads in terms of Plymouth and Southend that earlier in the season we would have held on to. So been pretty close, but you need to get over the line. You need to win, and similarly, as pleased we are with the week and getting to Wembley, it's the league is our main priority. And this Bradford game is a really big game, and we want to turn now, and 5 successive draws in the league. We want to turn that to wins.
That's the inevitable question, isn't it? How does now you get Wembley to the back of people's minds?
It's one we should be pleased about, but tuck away and realise it's, when it comes around, it will be important. In professional football, your next game is the most important one, whatever competition that's in, and just take it in isolation. And that's what we have to do. If you're asking me overall, what is the most important competition, obviously the league is. But we're in a situation where the next game, prepare for that, focus on that one, try to win whichever competition you're in, and it's as simple as that.
Maybe you should give Jamal Lowe a little rest now and again more often.
Yeah, he had a good spell, and for Jamal, his position, those positions are very explosive positions. We're looking towards, it will be a 60-game season, so to play every minute of every game, you need to give your players, your explosive players, a rest from time to time. And also, as much as starting a game, there is a time where, when people's energy levels are down, you can have a big effect as a substitute. But for Jamal, he's been one of our main players, and we only want to be, or I only want to be, leaving him out if it's just to freshen him up, and it's a case of when he comes back in, not if.
But it's a great alternative to have on the bench as well, isn't it?
Yeah, you need that, and that's even we're talking with everybody fit, and that's even without injuries. We're a big club and should have options, and we have.
Now, Bradford City lost their manager in the week. We've had a few of those. That can work two ways, can't it?
Yeah, it certainly can. You do see an uplift sometimes. We understand that, but similarly, it's not something we can affect. We have to overcome all different types of tests to be successful in this division. We want to be chasing the top part of this league, and to do that, you can't slip up too much. Standards are high, and our standards have to remain high. So, big game for us. We'll respect obviously Bradford. They're a genuinely big club when you look at the size of the club, and the fact that they've been in the bottom 4 and are in the bottom 4 now. Along with the likes of Plymouth, Bristol Rovers, Oxford. They're very good clubs, very well-funded clubs, and they've been in and around that bottom 4 at different times during the course of the year. It just shows you the level, I think, of League One this year. So you have to respect that and realise that it's hard to win games of football, but similarly, you have to set aims and ambitions. And for us, concentrate on ourselves, look to put on as good a performance as we can, off the back of some enthusiasm and some quality, bring the crowd into play, and once we do that, our end game and our overall ambition is to win games, and we can get there.
They gave us a really hard game up there, and they were bottom of the league at the time.
Yeah, definitely. And if you're reading, last week they've unluckily lost to Walsall and created a lot of chances, and yet somehow things sort of conspire to work against you. That's how it is down there. But as I said, we don't worry too much about the opposition. Focus on ourselves. Focus on playing well ourselves. Concentrate on what we can affect, and that's a really big game on Saturday for us, and a big performance needed.
Now, you were going on Saturday without Christian Burgess. What more can you tell us about him?
Yeah, Christian Burgess isn't too bad, but he won't be fit for Saturday. We're hopeful for the week after. There's quite a bit of swelling on it. There's no break or ligament damage, which is good news. But Saturday will come through just a little bit too soon for him.
Is it the natural thing then to put Naylor back there? Yeah,
my options are Walks, who's defensively very, very sound. Naylor has experience there, as you say, or the likes of Brandon Houndstrup at left back, and then Lee Brown across. They're all natural defenders, those guys, and can fill the back 4 positions very well.
You still mull it over what you're going to do, who you're going to use?
Obviously, I do know now what I'm going to do. As with most managers, you don't want to sort of show your hand too early, but it's quite a clear one, quite an easy one, I think. And with the likes of defenders that we have around, and then the midfield players sort of re-available after the week, we think in terms of the team we can make it pretty seamless.
New month on Saturday, great to get off with a win, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we certainly hope so. And for January and February, it's been sticky months for us, and we want to get back to the very high standards that we set before Christmas.
You believe you can?
Yeah, 100% we can. We haven't been far away. We've done it before, and we have to look forward positively. Realise now a dozen games to go. We need a sprint finish and high amount of games. And as I said, always a big card for Portsmouth is bringing the crowd into play. We have a fantastic crowd for the supporters that went to Bury on Tuesday night. We're very, very thankful. As a manager, I'm very, very appreciative of the support they gave us on Tuesday night, and that's been the case, my time here, both home and away, willing to get back behind the team and drive them on at all times. But similarly, we can't take that for granted. It's our performance level that they respond off, and we have to take that responsibility. Once we do that, it's a major asset. So it'll be the same on Saturday again, where up to us to put the quality on. The crowd can come into play, and then with most big clubs, and we're no different, you can get momentum going towards the end of the season.
Do you still have your eye? You talk about sprints and it has to happen soon, but do you still have your eye on automatic promotion?
Yeah, very much so. For us, there's 3 promotion places, and they are all still available.